If I get the flinch, perfect. If I get the flinch, that's perfect. Yes! Pichikoto, you're goated. All this planning, just imagine something. Yeah, dude, it happens. It can happen. It can literally happen. Flinch again? Can it flinch again? Pidgeotto, you're actually goated. Pidgeotto, you're actually freaking goated. Pidgeotto is so freaking goated. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I'll check it out. I need to calm down after that. My god. I need to freaking calm down after that. Crap. Oh my god, dude. Right, let's bury our warriors. I'd like to say a few words to the departed. Timber, you did great, Chief. You actually took out the Lopunny very well. Had a lot more premise in him than I initially thought. So, Chief, you did amazing. You did amazing stuff. Am I on 4 deaths? I think I'm on 4. Oh yeah, I'm on 4. I'm on 4, unfortunately. Eldegoss, you were the backbone of this team, and I don't actually know what I'm gonna do without you. Your ability was fantastic, and honestly, I wish I could have kept you more. I just got the wrong prediction. May Arceus rest your souls. May Arceus put you to rest. I thought I had better way. Toadie, you had the chance to shine, and I kind of botched it. But then again, that also wasn't my fault because I wasn't predicting correctly. You just got a really bad set of circumstances, and I'm sorry, Chief. I'm super sorry. You should have had a chance to shine. You should have been the one to take out that Poliwhirl, but you didn't, unfortunately. And for that, I salute you, and hopefully that you get a better rerun somewhere else. Right, okay, cool. So Petalburg Woods. So I don't really know who I want in this part. I don't exactly know who I want in this part. I just know that it's going to be a pretty solid attempt. So who are we going to get? Petalburg Woods. Who's our encounter? Paris. We've already got Paris, so we reroll. Houndoom doesn't outspeed. Houndoom doesn't outspeed. Well, no, Houndoom does outspeed everyone except for Ninjask on that team. Theoretically, your frame vault could be faster. It's just a lot of grind. Ah, right, I see. So it's just like, it takes more time. Shroomish. Okay, I can take a Shroomish. I don't have a fighting type anymore, so that can actually work. I can take that. I can accept that. Who revolves around grass or is like a good fighter? That's like female in anime. Maki? But Maki's fire though. Like if I had another female fire Pokemon, then yeah, I do Maki. The hair's green. Wait, which Maki are we talking about here? Oh, in JJK. I thought you meant Maki in Fire Force. Yeah, sure, we'll do Maki. Yeah, sure. I thought you meant Maki from Fire Force. And that's a... Dude, you know what? I was freaking going nuts the other day. I was going nuts the other day, going like, I remember there was someone in Fire Force that I was like, trying to remember what their freaking name is. I remembered it now. That literally just like, brought back so much. Right, Quiet Nature, Poison Heal, Restores HP is Poison, which isn't the worst. It's not actually the worst for us. That is quite okay. Oh no. Oh god, right. God, you're trash. So yeah, Bugcatcher, Ariados isn't fast enough, Kricketune isn't fast enough. And then there's Ninjask, which is faster by a hefty margin, but shouldn't kill us. Even with double crit, it shouldn't kill us. Right, I'm pretty sure. Never seen Maki D'Souza since the Sub-Culling game. I've never seen that arc. I've actually not seen that yet. I've not seen that yet, and I'm excited. Dude, I'm so excited for how JJK is going to come along. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for JJK to come along, dude. It's going to be so freaking hype. Right, Flame Burst should be able to do this in one shot. Yep, Shadow Sneak because it knows it's going to die. It's right after... Oh! So next arc, right? I see. Interested. Dude, I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be freaking amazing. It's going to be so amazing. Right, Ariados is gone. Next up is Kricketune. Same thing. Flame Burst should one-shot this thing quite easily. Oh, Ninjask, because it knows it's faster. Doesn't matter. Dual Wing Beat, we survive. Eat the berry. Fantastic. There we go. And then... You can see it, Maharaga! You can see my curse technique! Dude, Shibuya arc was like every single episode for me for that. What? Oh, speed boost? Oh, White Herb. Oh, okay. Don't know why that happened. I guess that's a... Okay, fine, whatever. But yeah, dude, every single episode, like from... When was like the main point of that. I think when you saw the blonde-haired guy, like the blonde-haired spirit, once you saw him, everything was like gobsmack episode after episode. It was freaking nuts. That whole thing, that whole arc was like, dude, don't. Freaking Mahito, I've never hated a character. It's been a very, very long time since I've hated a character that much. The way we're going to do this is, so obviously it's going to be Larvesta first. Larvesta gets more damage off a flame charge, which is fine. Yeah, honestly, that's fine. So Hinata comes out first, then we get the, yep, air slash. Because people can't see curses. They just saw Goji punching and standing and grabbing the air, and then suddenly a wall explodes. In it! My dude's just like standing at the wall, just go like, doof. Next. Just like, oh man. What a mad lad. Right, we still outspeed this thing, which is great. Did I get the calcs wrong? I did not, for some reason. +1 is 54. I see, I don't understand how we still outsped this thing, but sure. Did it go for Skittersmack? No, it didn't. What did it go for? What did it do? It didn't go for Roost. What did it... Did it go for anything? Oh, because we got the flinch. We must have got a flinch. Right, okay, no, that's fine. Next up is who? Rabombi. Do we take this thing out in one shot with Pidgeotto? Do we one-shot this thing? No, we get close, though. Draining Kiss is going to do a bit, but I think, honestly, it doesn't matter. We can two-shot this thing. Yeah, we can two-shot this thing. It doesn't matter. Draining Kiss, which is fine. Plot twist, all the sorcerers are severely schizo. You can apply it. That's true. Just a lot of the time, it's just like, oh, what the heck's going on? As long as I don't get crit or some random crap like that, we should be fine. Right, okay, cool, awesome. Hit the Flame Burst. That's the best we can do. Don't skip it. Don't skip it. Don't skip it. We need to stay here. We need to stay here for it. Right, hit the Flame Burst. Set bot again. Don't crit. Okay, cool, fantastic. Goss can run on water. Really? Oh, damn, that's a speed boost and a half. That's a speed boost and a half. My god. Alright, and then one more Flame Burst and we take it. Right, Furfrow's down. Furfrow? Furfrow. Furfrow. Right, there's my Tiana. Now my Tiana is probably going to go for... So if I'm at how much HP with him? 33. If I'm at 33, Crunch, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, Covet. So the most damaging move it could potentially do is Covet. So I guess bring in... I guess, yeah, it would be bringing in Seadra. Because Seadra tanks like everything. Which I don't freaking have. Because I didn't mark that properly. Put in Electrike instead. Stupid me. Stupid guy. Okay, that's fine. So most likely it's gonna go for Covet, right? Who can tank Covet the best? Primplop can tank it. And then it goes for Crunch, which is okay. Yeah, sure. Primplop, I guess. Sure, Primplop. And if it goes for Crunch, I can then bring in Breloom, who will then one-shot this thing. Right, that's Crunch. Oh, wow, went for Crunch anyway. Holy crap, okay. Right, so it's most likely going to go for Crunch again. In which case I could go for Bubble Beam first. Don't crit, please. It'd be nice if you didn't crit. Thank you. Right, cool, awesome. Right, so I'm at 32. Crit does... Yeah. Covet seems... Oh no, Crunch seems like the main way to go. So what I'm going to do... Because it sees a kill with potential crit as well. So I'm going to bring in Marky, and then this one shot should happen. If not, we still tank... If not, we still tank a Covet, and then we just do Mark Punch anyway. Unless it crits, and then that's a problem. But I knew crit was coming eventually. Right. 40, 49. Would Covet kill me? Okay, cool. Well, we still live anyway. Do Mark Punch. Still get the Mark Punch. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Right. Bit of a tricky one, but made it through. Made it through. Fantastic. Right. Starts off with the Quillfish. Intimidate doesn't do anything, and then just hit the Psybeam. Goes for Toxic, which is why I put the Peach Berry on, because he knows we don't outspeed, which is why he sets up that. Which is why he sets up the Toxic, because he knows we can't outspeed. But that's exactly why we put the Peach Berry on. So now in this turn, if he does go for Toxic again, we just tank the Toxic and we can one-shot him anyway. If he goes for Venoshock, we just take damage. If he goes for Venoshock, we just tank damage. If he goes for Dive, we just wait. If he goes for Toxic again, we just tank damage. Right, let's Protect. That's fine. He's just trying to get his HP back as much as possible, which is fine. Nothing... He can do it, like, infinite amount of times. We still get him. Like, we'll still catch him out before anything goes wrong. Yep, there's Toxic. We just tank the Toxic again. Knew that was probably going to happen, but it's fine. We prepared for that. We got ready for that. Alright, there's the Psybeam, and he is gone. Awesome. Cool. So next up is probably going to be the Seadra. Because no one has any super hitting moves on. They're going to probably go for who's fastest, which probably will be the Seadra. They'll probably go for who's fastest, which will be the Seadra. In which case, what did we say we was going to do? It's going to go for Brine or Headbutt. Yeah, it's going to go for Brine or Headbutt. In which case, we can bring in, oh god, we don't outspeed this thing. Wow, we are garbage on speed. Yeah, so we don't, okay. So yeah, so we don't outspeed this thing, which is unfortunate. But honestly, that's fine. I mean, we do have Shockwave as well. Honestly, I can get away with doing one hit on a Psybeam, which is still pretty useful. I can get away with doing one hit on a Psybeam. Yeah, honestly, it's quite fine. Actually, I can still two-shot this thing with a Psybeam. Oh, it's going to go for a guaranteed crit. Right, okay, cool. So if it did... So I'm guessing Brine crit won't do that much damage. Headbutt crit also won't do anything. And we got Confusion on the Psybeam as well. You absolute clutch lord. But also... So Focus Energy plus Sniper as well makes things a bit of a problem. We'll get hit a lot. I think at worst, we'll probably get flinched. Brine won't do anything. Crit Brine won't do a thing. There we go. Won't even take us to half. Literally won't even take us to half. Artillery's a unit now. Artillery's a freaking unit now. Right, okay, cool. Right, yep, there's the poison. And then now we switch. Now we switch over. So for us being at 29, it'll either go for Hail or it'll either go for Hail or Aurora Beam, one of the two. In which case we could bring in. Would Metal Claw do anything? No, it won't. It won't go for Whirlpool. I don't think it will go for Whirlpool. So it won't go for Whirlpool. Probably go. I'm assuming it's either going to go for Hail or Aurora Beam. But I also need to keep track in case it drags us in. I also need to be sure in case it does drag us in. I think honestly, Primplop will probably be my go-to for this. I think Primplop will probably be my go-to for it. Because if he traps me with Whirlpool, then I'm in a very, very bad situation. He either does Hail first, Whirlpool first, or just hits me straight up with the Aurora Beam. But honestly, I think out of all of this, Primplop would probably be my best solution. I think Primplop would probably be best. Protect. Okay, never mind. He just goes for Protect and doesn't do anything. Right. Go for... Now I'm guessing he's gonna go for... Because he knows we can't kill. So is he gonna go for... Is he just gonna go straight up Hail? Is he just gonna go for Hail? Because that Whirlpool is what's scaring me. Because if he goes for Hail, that's fine, honestly. But if he goes for that Whirlpool, I'm in a lot of trouble. Whirlpool, yeah, okay, cool. That's why we stayed there. That's literally why we stayed there. Because if I swapped into any, because if I swapped into the Aurora Beam, Breloom wouldn't be able to make the damage back. Breloom wouldn't have been able to make the damage back. And if I swapped into what's its name? Just don't confuse me, please. That'd be great if he didn't. Right. Yep, that's fine. I think we proc our berry. I need to be free from the Whirlpool in order for any of this to work. But the best thing about this now is that as soon as I'm free from Whirlpool, I can swap into Breloom, tank whatever damage comes my way, and then just Mega Drain and be okay. So I think this is the last turn I need to be fine. Yeah, there's the hail. Which is fine. That's okay. Right, I just need to be free from Whirlpool. Right, Ice Body as well heals him, which is fine. Free from Whirlpool. Right, okay, cool. So that means he's most likely going to go for... Is he going to go for... So Hail is active. Doesn't change any of the damage. Aurora Beam crit will have a high chance of killing me, but I think, honestly, we'll be fine. Sorry, my bad. Right, okay, cool. That's fine. And there's Breloom. Goes for Protect. Doesn't matter. Hail damage will hit. And Breloom, just double checking, does 50% at the very minimum. So no matter what happens, we get this. And then go for the Mega Drain. We get this. Cool. GG's. Fantastic. Yes, it's going to be the double battle. The first ever double battle we get. Who has a... what's it called? Who has a Clefairy, Dedenne, Abra, and Toady Gamaru. Okay, cool. So it's gonna be Dedenne and Abra. Dedenne, Abra. Oh no, is it? Yeah, it's Dedenne, Clefairy on one side, and then Abra and Toady Gamaru on the other side. So we need to figure out a way to get rid of this as like fast as possible. I have a chance of hitting Muddy Water at it. Yeah, we'll have to do doubles. We'll have to do doubles. Right, okay, cool. So if I do... I might have to get Palpitoad back. I think Palpitoad might actually help me a bit here. So at least for this way, I don't get affected by the Electro Web, which I'm actually quite happy about. Even though we don't outspeed anyway, but I think everything else here outspeeds this thing. But... or is it Dedenne Clefairy? Is it Dedenne Clefairy first, and then Abra Toady? I think it's Dedenne Clefairy first. Right. Okay. Cool. So Palpitoad will have to come back up straight away. Right. That's just a given. We can use Muddy Water to because we got Muddy Water on him. So Muddy Water will hit both. We can use Muddy Water to hit both of them, which is honestly fine. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, we can use Muddy Water to hit on both of them. At least this way it drops the accuracy a little bit. We don't get affected by Electro Web. And then it's probably gonna go for Gleam. So one thing we can do, does anybody here outspeed it? It doesn't, does it? Nothing here outspeeds this thing. Besides Linoon, but I need to make sure... Oh, it's Speed Ties. Linoon's freaking Speed Ties. Doesn't even... Oh my god. Right, okay. Does Dazzling Gleam kill me? No, Linoon survives by like a smidge. So what we can do, we can start off with Palpitoad. We can start off with Palpitoad. We can start off with Palpitoad, Linoon. Linoon does Snarl one time, but then the Helping Hand will kill me though, right? Helping Hand will absolutely kill me. Where's Helping Hand? Helping Hand will, yeah, more or less kill me. If it goes for Follow Me, that's a problem. If it goes for Helping Hand, that's better. This is why Togi would have been so useful. What about the Metal Claw? Oh, actually, tell a lie. We have a few, who had Hidden Power? Who had Hidden Power Steel? Someone had Hidden Power Steel, and I can't remember who it was. Someone out there had Hidden Power Steel, and I can't remember exactly who it was. Right, how much... Okay, cool. This makes things a little bit easier to deal with. So how much damage does Dazzling Gleam do to Houndoom? Not a lot, to be quite honest with you. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do... And if... What about Smog? What about Smog onto the Clefairy? Smog does not enough. Flame Burst is probably the best option. Okay. So what we can do here... If we start with Palpitoad and Houndoom, I can do Muddy Water and and lower the accuracy on both of them, and while at the same time trying to hit the... Oh, I need it a way to force it. I need it to force to do Electro Web. I need to force it to do Electro Web. But like, who's bulky enough to actually hit the Electro? Who's bulky enough to actually tank Electro Web properly? Good. Well, welcome back, good sir. Glad you could join us. Glad you could join us, good matey mate. Right, Octillery seems like it's the best one to tank it, to be quite honest. Outside of you, You seem like you're the best one that can take it. Would Octazooka do a lot of damage? Not bad. We're just in. We're setting up for a double battle right now, so it's taking a minute. Right. Okay. Checking out everybody there. Everybody should be fine. Yeah, I think we've. Should I put in some Rhino? I think we was working towards Rhino, wasn't we? Right. So it should be Clefairy. So it should be Clefairy Dedenne to start. Right. It should be Clefairy Dedenne to lead. Yep, Dedenne Clefairy to lead, which is fine. There we go. Okay, that's fine. So if we do... Right. Oh, there we go, fantastic. Right, so if we do Muddy Water... Or should we do Muddy? Because we both don't outspeed, do we? Actually, let's go for Muddy Water now. Go for Muddy Water now, and then we can do Flame Burst onto the Dedenne, because I want the Dedenne gone. Yep, there's the Helping Hand, I thought so. Because it's gonna go for help. It's gonna go for Dazzling Gleam. Because the whole point is that it does follow me Electro Web. Why did it have to crit? Why did it have to crit? Why did you have to crit? Right, cool. We did a little bit of chip damage on Clefairy, which is pretty good. Do we get a drop? We don't get a drop, which is fine. We get actually drop on Clefairy, which literally doesn't matter. Right, okay, cool. And then should be... I want to... Oh, no, I don't want to keep Clefairy in, to be quite honest with you. I don't want to keep in Clefairy. I do not want to keep in Clefairy. I don't want to keep in Clefairy. I should have brought in Linoon. Should have brought in Linoon, but didn't. But that's fine. Fine. Regardless, doesn't matter. We do have Dark Tech moves on somebody else, and we do have Hidden Power Ghost on... We do have Hidden Power Ghost for the Abra, which I'm pretty sure... should one-shot this thing. Hidden Power Ghost on the Abra and almost takes this thing out, which is fine. Right, so next move... So if I'm at 48... So there's, okay, that's fine. So if I'm at 48, will this kill me? No. But with Helping Hand, will it kill me then? Guaranteed 2-hit. Oh, take off the hail. Take off the hail. Guaranteed 2-hit. So even, what about crit? Guaranteed 2-hit. Okay, cool. So even with crit, I don't die from this, which is fine. This is who I'm focused on. I'm still focused on the Dedenne. We still got to be hardcore focused on the Dedenne. But to be honest with you, because then who is that bringing? Abra and Todogamaru. Is that a threat that I need to worry about? Actually, yes, it is a threat I need to worry about. Do the same thing in case we miss. Right, there's Helping Hand. Even with crit, I don't die. I'm just going to be in a very awkward way. Because Electro Web doesn't affect me. It's getting ready for Abra, isn't it? It's getting ready for Abra, which is fine. That's fine. There's Muddy Water. I missed. Entirely? Who did I get? Oh, I got Clefairy. Okay, cool. That's fine. Which is why we double aimed at the Dedenne, because that would have been very, very awful. And we also got some chip damage onto Clefairy as well. Right, next up is Togi. Abra. Okay, cool. That's what we're fine. We're fine with that. So what we're gonna do here is that, see, this is where things get a bit awkward now. So it's not gonna go for Psybeam. And I feel like it's going to hit the Politoed. I feel like it's going to hit the Palpitoad, because Palpitoad is, I think, is in death range. Especially with it helping... Oh, no, that's with Helping Hand. Okay, cool. So, it might go for Gleam. In which case, we can swap into Prinplup. In which case, yeah, we can swap into... We could just swap into Prinplup easy. I'm going to go Hidden Power Ghost on the Abra. Even if we hit Clefairy, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to swap into Prinplup. Because if he does go for... If he goes for Politoed, we survive. If he goes for... and it's going to be Gleam, isn't it? It's going to be Gleam. It's Gleam. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Prop the Berry as well. It's fine. Yeah, so now... I think now that we both outspeed... And now I think that we both get outsped again. it's gonna go for Helping Hand again. So go for the same thing. Go for... So now if we're at 40, do we die from this? Do we die from Gleam? That's 25% chance to Oko, but that's only if... That's a fat if he decides to go for Psybeam instead. Would Aqua Jet take him here? No, that's Aqua Ring. Aqua Jet. Very close. Aqua Jet would be very, very close. So I'll tell you what. We'll go for... Wait a minute. What about for the Clefairy? Oh yeah, I forgot to add Friend God. Okay, cool. So it's my favorite. It's like actually my favorite. Okay, cool. So if we go for what's it called? Just ran 300 meters, 5 seconds with Gauss? No way! Got a mad run. Oh, dude, I love that. It's actually hilarious. Right, okay. Oh, man, I'm such a child. Right, okay, cool. There's no way for me to get a free switch into thingy. There's no way. But for Palpitoad, do we survive a Psybeam? There's a 25% chance to KO. And our Hidden Power Ghost does a very specific amount. Hidden Power Ghost does 58%. So if I go, for example, Aqua Jet from Prinplup into Hidden Power Ghost to the Abra, as long as it doesn't follow me, we take it pretty well. We actually take this thing pretty well. It goes to follow me. Right, okay, that's fine. Either way, we get rid of the Clefairy, which is okay. And I'm guessing it's gonna go for... Do we get the kill? Please get the kill. Oh, never mind. It's a Psybeam. That's fine. Ooh. Ooh. Right, and let's Hidden Power Ghost. Right, okay, cool. That's fine. Which is actually good for... No, this is good. 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 Because now it sees a kill... So now if we're at... Let's see... If we're at, what, 6 against the Togi, Fake Out will guarantee kill us. Which means I feel like... I think... Togi will go for... is going to go for Fake Out on... Palpitoad. Yeah, Palpitoad. It's going to go for a Fake Out on Palpitoad to ensure that it gets kill. And then Abra is going to go and use either Gleam. It's going to use either Gleam or it's going to use... And it's either going to use Gleam or it's going to use Psybeam onto the Prinplup. If it goes for Psybeam onto Prinplup, I can switch into Houndoom. And I think we actually outspeed everybody here because we'll get it back. Yeah, Togi's got no way of getting anything back. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody that can take this thing out in one shot afterwards. Which is a shame. But if we're at, like, what, 62? Does he have a kill move on Prinplup? Does he have a kill move on Prinplup at 62? Zing Zap. Okay. But I feel like he's... Oh, see, this is the problem. Does he go for... Unless I make a double switch. Unless I make a double swap. I could just make a double swap here. I could literally just make a double swap. Into... I mean, how much damage would I take from the Fake Out and the Gleam? 54. If he goes for Psybeam... If he goes for Psybeam on Piccolo, I die. And I think he will because he knows he's free. So who would actually tank this well? Oh, so Octillery then. Because he's not gonna go for an electric type move onto Palpitoad, which makes me feel like he's either gonna go Fake Out on Palpitoad or Zing Zap on Prinplup. Do I survive a Zing Zap? So I think this matters a lot if I can get myself in here. This matters a lot on how I position myself. So if I... This matters a lot if I position myself well. I mean, to be honest, will I tank the Gleam and the Fake Out? Will I tank the Gleam and the Fake Out from Togi? So this would be 20%. Gosh, 20%, that's so much damage, which puts me at 19. And then that will kill me. That's such a risk. What about on what about for Breloom? Do I one-shot the Togi with Breloom? I don't even one-shot the Togi. What about for you? I don't even one-shot you either. My god. This matters a lot on who I bring in. This could literally be life or death situation here. Yeah, I'm gonna swap into the Houndoom because they've got no priority moves after. Totogomara doesn't have no priority moves after this. Totogomara has no priority moves after Fake Out, and then I can keep you in, and I can actually bubble. Can I actually bubble beam you to make you weaker? Would that help me? Yeah, actually, to be quite honest. Okay, cool, sick. And then bubble beam the Togi, because I feel like it's gonna go. Okay, cool. So now that Helping Hand isn't there, it's not gonna go Helping Hand. Cool. Got that. Doesn't Gleam. Okay, cool. It's Fake Out and Gleam. We survive just about. Even with a crit, we live. Right. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Right. 49 now. My heart is thumping out my chest, dude. Right, 49. Will Zingzak kill me? 37.5% chance to one-shot me from here. On paper, Aqua Jet on the Abra should be able to take this thing out in one shot. Yep. Okay, well this freaking lied. Well, that lied? No, but for Zingzak. Okay, yeah, because it targeted. Okay, cool. Awesome. So now, if Togi is at, what, just over 50, right? So let's say about 60. Let's give it 60. Let's give it 60%. Or 59. Would Mark Punch get rid of it? Oh, Mark Punch will 100% get rid of it. Right, okay, cool. And then just do the same thing. Mark Punch on Togi, Aqua Jet on you. We should take this. Abra's gone. I don't know why it says 110% if clearly is the case. That means the lowest amount it would have guaranteed the kill. But then yeah, Mark Punch on Togi means Togi's gone too. Cool. Done that.